is so tasty. Yeah. My parents always told me that my drawings looked really cool, but they were like horrible. I don't really cook a lot, so I don't really have the problem with the first one. I don't have a favorite child. Well, my mother always told me that I was her favorite child, but my dad always refused to say it. But I think it's my sister though. Babies are made when parents kiss. 80% believe this. This is the most important year of school. Well, they always told me that the first, third, and the fifth year of high school were the most important or the most difficult ones. And now I'm in the fifth year, but I still believe that actually. And maybe that's true, I don't know. But 65% believe that this is the most important year of school was actually true. Thunder is when clouds crash. Wow. Internet turns off at 6 p.m. every day. My parents never really turned off the internet, but I had to go to bed at 9 p.m. But I had like a Nintendo, how do you say that in English? And I always was gaming on that till 10 p.m. or something like that. We're going on a business trip. We always had to stay with grandma while they're getting a perfect 10 in Hawaii. Well, my parents never really went to like a vacation and said that it was a business trip. I was the straight A student. My mom actually was. I saw her like grades. Soda is made out of vegetables. The people really believe that. I always read like the back on the ingredients that was in it. So I really didn't believe this one. This will be on your test. My parents keep saying that, but I really believe it. If I just tell them that it's not gonna be on the test, I promise, then they just don't believe me. Chill if you don't wear a helmet. I used to ride my bike to school every day, and I had to wear a helmet every day, which is normal, I would say. But they didn't tell me that you go to jail if you don't. We go to bed when you do. That's actually a thing that my parents told me a lot. I actually believe this, but apparently not. But I also didn't go to bed at 9 p.m. So maybe, honestly, maybe a secret code for definitely not. Well, I always had some hope when they said maybe. I always thought that it could be a yes in the future, but it never turned into a yes. It always was like being said here, definitely not. Crushed ice will get stuck that way. No. We have Happy Meal at home. My parents did just tell me that there was food at home. But obviously like not McDonald's or something. TV only works when it rains. That's actually a good one. I'm going to tell my kids that later. I bet you can't win the silent game. We always played the silent game at school. I'll think about that. Yeah, my parents also told me that a lot. But after like 10 times, I just don't believe it anymore. Eat this. It's Italian onion rings. What? Monster spray really works. Haven't heard that one. Your dog is living happily on a farm. It's one of the easier ways to tell your kids their dog passed away. While my grandparents' dog passed away lately, a few years back, like 10 years back, and I did believe the dog was in heaven. But yeah, there's no game on my phone. I believe this, but I also don't think there is a game on my mother's phone or something. Reading in the dark will ruin your eyes. They did tell me that my grandma told me that if I use my phone at night, that it will ruin my eyes. I don't even know if that's true or not. I should search it up, but 20.5% believe this, so it's illegal for kids to wear perfume. Do parents say that? Ice cream truck driver still kids. That's not a good thing to say to your kids, I guess. Maybe they're gonna be traumatized after this. When you cry, TV deletes one cartoon. Ooh, dessert, yeah. This bill is much bigger. Whenever grandma gave me $10, mom swapped it with a $1 bill. Thanks, mom. Do parents really do that? My mom also took the money for me, but then gave it back the same amount. So, why should you steal money from your kids? Car won't start if you sit in the front. I always had some discussion with my siblings about who's gonna sit at the front, but we also switched. But I also always ended up sitting in the back. Your iPad is out of battery. Swallowing gum makes poop bounce. What? They don't sell batteries for that toy. Your toy was too loud, and whoever bought it for you got told off by your parents. That's actually a good reason that parents use. Kids can't own phones. Well, I didn't have my phone until I was in the first year of high school because I really needed it for like an app we use on our school. Earthquake happens when God farts. I always have been told that if it rains, that means that God is peeing, but I haven't heard the earthquake one. I also didn't believe that, by the way. Everyone gets 10,000 words a month. That looks like a good, movie or something. Let me know if there's a movie about this. I want to see it. Bumps on the highway are for blind people. What? We will give you away. Yep, that's right. You'll go to institution where they keep naughty kids. My parents actually told me this and told my brother this, and I think we believed that. But that was a long time ago. Alcohol tastes terrible. I'm 16 now, so I'm legal to drink alcohol, but I really hate the taste, so I'm not even drinking it, even though I can. And the last one, I'm just going to get milk.